You probably think that hydrogen fuel cells are some crazy futuristic technology that we only use in spacecraft. Well, that's where you'd be wrong. Hydrogen fuel cells have the potential to revolutionize the way we use energy. Hydrogen fuel cells work in a very simple way. When hydrogen is combined with oxygen in the fuel cell, the reaction supplies energy with high efficiency and with zero noise or on-site pollution. This energy can be used to power anything from spacecraft, appliances, electric vehicles, and other devices. However, hydrogen cannot really be seen as a fuel. It would be better described as an energy carrier, as pure hydrogen is very rare on Earth, so we need to produce it. We produce gaseous hydrogen in one of two ways. The first way is through the breakdown of water using electricity. This reaction is water plus electricity turns into hydrogen and oxygen. This is the reverse of the reaction that occurs in the fuel cells. Hydrogen is no cleaner than the energy sources that we use to produce it. It can be a powerful tool for drastically reducing emissions, as long as we are only getting the electricity needed for this reaction through clean energy sources such as solar, wind, or nuclear power. The other way in which hydrogen can be produced is through a reaction used in the Haber process, which is methane plus water turns into carbon monoxide and hydrogen. This method is less favorable to use because it uses methane and produces carbon monoxide, which would have to be pumped into the ground to prevent it from contributing to the greenhouse effect. But it could be a valuable tool for switching to a hydrogen economy while we continue to develop our renewable energy infrastructure. One might ask, what's all the fuss about if we already have electric cars? The answer to that would be that hydrogen fuel cells eliminate the biggest drawbacks of our current battery-powered electric cars. Firstly, hydrogen fuel cell vehicles can be refueled at a refueling station, similar to a gas station. It would only take about 10 minutes to refuel the vehicle, compared to the ridiculous charge times of most other electric vehicles. Secondly, the new carbon fiber hydrogen fuel tanks would make cars much lighter, drastically increasing the range of these cars because it would take less electricity to make the car go further. In conclusion, hydrogen fuel cells can be an extremely important tool in our fight against climate change. The widespread adoption of these fuel cells would mean that we would see a drastic decrease in smog and respiratory issues, as it would avoid the negative effects of gas-powered vehicles. Pollution in general would also be greatly reduced as long as we develop the renewable energy infrastructure to use that power for the breakdown of water reaction. Investment in both renewable and hydrogen infrastructure will be invaluable in our struggle against climate change.